Hello, it is Ellie Diecast. We are back. I always seem to open with that, and I haven't really found anything better. So maybe over the next couple videos I'll try out a couple new things. But in this video, we've got some more Matchbox cars. Big surprise. And most of these are super fast cars. I actually got these in kind of a blind lot. I knew a few of the cars that were in the lot. And the rest I was just willing to take a chance on. They were in a little box, and I think I paid $5 for the whole grouping. But so there's some winners and there's some losers in here, and there's some really weird ones. So I thought I'd show them here in a little video. First off, we've got these Dodge Challengers. I'll show you an interesting thing about these for the super fast collectors out there. There's two versions of the Dodge Challenger, and that's kind of unusual for Matchbox. Matchbox usually just kind of goes the whole gamut with the exact same casting and just changes the tampos. But this one has a plastic scoop version, which is this one, this Toyman Tampo version, which I think I have about 5 of these now. They're pretty common. And these a little bit less common, where they have the two plastic scoop inserts. This is the original. This is the original super fast version. This version, I believe this is a super fast car. Yeah, this is a super fast car. And we'll get it right back. Right side up there. It's a super fast car, but it is the second version or the later version of them. So if you're at a car show, you know, buy what you like, but that's the difference between them. Yeah, this one was the first one that came out. So something new. You learn something new every day. Next up is this guy, little trash truck. I just got one of these in. I might have shown it in another video, or they might have gotten out of order at this point. But I got 2 of these in 2 separate lots. And this one's obviously got some damage. This is a pretty easy car to restore. If you don't mind drilling out the rivets, which this one's really worthless in the condition that it's in, other than I want it for my collection. I'll show you what I look for when we restore these cars. If the tampo there is in good shape, and it's a white or a black car, and it's not a metal flake finish, especially these old Matchbox, they're really easy to restore. You can see the tampo's in perfect condition there, and there. All I need to do is mask off that door, spray the cab white, take this plastic piece off, and put it all back together. And then either you can see the wheels there, this one's got a little bit of rust. We can either replace the axle in that, or most likely I'll just probably touch up that wheel and just leave the axles how they are, and it'll end up in my collection. Also, this one had some marker on it. It had quite a bit, like a felt tip marker that would not come off. I tried washing it, and you can take that off with nail polish remover. Just be careful not to hit the tampos with it, and it comes right off, and you can see it's all gone. This one kind of had this little dumping action. I don't know if I can get it to show up there, but it's got a little, yeah, let's pull that up. It's got a little trash pusher thing in there that slides back and forth. So, little trash truck. That is officially called the I can't read it. Oh, I boxed myself in. Garbage truck. Refuse truck. I think that's what it's called. Okay, next up, we've got these 2 little Porsches, and these fooled me. These were the cars that were actually on top of the box, and I saw these little Porsches, and I thought, I don't have those. And well, clearly they're Matchbox Porsches, because I recognize those wheels, and I just figured they were exactly the same casting. I looked at them a few times, and I was kind of using those cars to bargain the price down a little bit. They're Porsche 959s. I knew that, but what they are is, one is a Matchbox car, and the other one is a Moo toy, or a Mo toy. And this one here, which is the better one of the 2, I think, because it's got the little badging and some cool little things on the back. You can see the Matchbox doesn't really have that. By the way, this one's a Matchbox. Made in Macau. It's a pretty old Matchbox, probably one of the universal versions. But look at this guy, made in Macau by Moo Toys. I think that says Moo. I don't know anything about Moo Toys made in Macau. This one has opening doors. That really should have given it away, because this one doesn't. So look at that. That one, that is some fine detail going on there. So I thought I had two super fast cars, and I don't. I have a super fast, or not super fast, a Matchbox car and a Moo. Boy, those two really do look similar though when you look at them. Back scoop's a little different, but I realize they're making the same car. But you gotta wonder, maybe old Moo Toys here started with the Matchbox casting on that one, or vice versa. I guess we shouldn't throw Moo Toys under the bus quite yet. A little semi truck. Don't know anything about this one. Little Peterbilt. I'm sure it came with something on the back, but I don't know what was there. It's not in great shape, but it's a good one. Got a soft spot for those Matchbox cars. Here is one that I have been trying to find in good shape. I'm getting the name right. It's the Rod Roller. And this one, sadly, is the best shape that I've been able to find one in. This was another one that was covered with felt tip writing, and I've taken them all off, and or all the felt tip pin off, and that is as good a shape as I can get it. This one is a hard one to restore because pretty much it's got a lot of specialized parts in it, and that rivet there you really can't take off. This one's a tough one to restore. I've not been able to restore one yet. A little fire truck. This isn't a fire truck. I was going to call it a fire truck. It's a little snorkel truck, except he's a little not snorkel truck because he's missing his snorkel. He'll go in the parts bin. These two I'm excited about, or I should say this one. Here we go. It is a horse box, and it comes with his horses, although they're dead in there right now. Come on, horses. Or were they cows? Like, these might be cows. Horses. Okay. Comes with his horses. Very rare to find the horses. This one is in near perfect condition. This is not the oldest version. I have one of these a little bit older. Came in another lot, so I threw it in here. But this is the one of the original Lesney cars. You can tell by those wheels, little Spyro wheels. And this one is a super fast. You can see on the bottom, super fast. Just because it's got those wheels, by the way, does not mean it's a super fast. Matchbox used those wheels for quite a long time. The super fast were a series of cars that lasted for a few years, and they kept using all the parts and castings later down the road. So this one would just be awesome if it was in better shape, and I do not know if I can bring this one back to life yet. It's got all the parts I need to bring it back to life. I could get that's a flat window setting, so I could put Mylar behind the windows. I can make it look really good. I can't really fix that piece right there. I might be able to use some Bondo on it, but boy, this guy would take some real restoration to get back up and running. So I'm gonna have to think about it. That would be a cool one. This one's really neat because the top was meant to come off so that you could see inside. So pretty cool. I really would like to get one of these in my collection, and that might be the best chance that I've got. This one, not a super fast, but made in Macau. This is a Camaro IROC Z, and this has got the 8-dot wheels. Or no, those aren't 8-dot wheels. What am I talking about? Well, I noted that they're 8-dot wheels. Those are not 8-dot wheels. The hood opens on this one. Very cool. Doors don't open. It's got the old suspension on it. It's in real good shape. Really happy with that one. Here's another one. This is a Dodge Daytona Turbo Z, and I'm not real good with the car names, so I thought they were both Camaros. So it shows you what I know. I thought they were both Camaros when I bought them. This one's also got the opening hood. There you go. Very nice little car, though. Oh, this one has the 8-dot wheels. Oh, you know what? I bet I got those flipped. That tells you something, doesn't it? Okay, start over real quick. Hey, look at that. There is a Camaro. No, that's not a Camaro. That is the Dodge Daytona Turbo Z. Look at that there. That's the one we got. Just ignore the last minute. And that is the first one that was made. And as if we didn't already see it, whoops, watch out. We've got the Camaro IROC Z. Finally, we got it right. And just as I was explaining how I don't know anything about cars, it was all proven out here on live video that yes, I really don't know very much about cars. I would like to think I do. I really do try. When I'm driving down the road, I usually can kind of identify cars, but I am just not hardcore like some of you guys. This little guy, little Model A, I think that's a Model A, right? Oh, little Model A, yeah, this is a Model A Ford. We have a lot of these. This green one, I have a lot of these. I think this is about the 8th one of these green ones we got in. It's missing one of its headlights. I actually have the headlight. The headlight came with it. I just need to glue it on. And anyways, we've seen this guy before. So many times. Next up, we've got two Model A Fords. Model A Ford little trucks. Rice Krispies. Rice Krispies. Both of them in real good shape. Basically the same car, best I can tell. You see Model A Ford there. Not super fast models, but made in Macau. Alright, next up is a Mercury Cougar. This guy's in kind of sad shape. His tampos, or his stickers, he would have had stickers, not tampos, are missing. He's also got some writing on the top, and after I told you it's real easy to get this writing off, I could not get that off. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's, I don't know what it is, but it won't come off. It's one of the first times I've run into what looks to be like felt tip writing that won't come off. So Sharpie marker and all comes off real easy. I don't know what that is. It doesn't really matter. This one's not really in good enough shape to worry about. But I wanted to show you the bottom. That's really the more interesting. You see down there at the bottom it says super fast, but it's not the super fast logo. Let me find, here you go. I'll put these side by side. This is that Dodge Challenger we saw earlier. See up there at the top, do I have something I can point with here? I don't really have anything to point with other than my dirty fingernail. Right up here at the top, you'll see it says super fast, and it's the super fast logo that we see on the super fast cars. This guy, way down there at the bottom, he has what looks to be like just a different logo, and this one is the original series of Superfast as they transitioned from the old Lesney cars. So here's the old Lesney car with those spiral wheels. Those were pretty common on them, and those incredibly thick, clunky axles. Those things are impossible to bend practically. You'll break the wheels before you bend the axle. This is when they transitioned over to Superfast to compete with the red lines that Mattel was making. And so this guy's kind of a little piece of archaeology that I don't have a lot of examples of that. There was only a short period of time when they transitioned over to the super fast cars where you'll see that. If this guy was in much better condition, he'd be worth a lot of money. He's really not worth too much in the condition he's in. He will go in the collection, but more as a example. Last up, we've got a not Matchbox, and this guy has been waiting for his chance to be in a video for a long time. He has not had a good place to show up, and let me Let me see if I can show off his paint a little better. There we go. This is the Johnny Lightning, an old Johnny Lightning, and it's a Corvette type, 1970 XKE. Looks like a Corvette to me, so I don't think it is. I think it's a made-up car. Maybe not. I don't know. It's got a cool opening hood. A lot of these Johnny Lightnings do. But he's also got, if I can get him to work here, he also has, oh, maybe he doesn't. Oh, all right. Well, sorry. Wrong car. It was the car sitting next to him. I was gonna jack him up on his back end, but this is not the car. It's the one that was sitting next to it on my workbench. So, little Johnny Lightning, 1970 XKE. So those are the cars in this little series. I hope you enjoyed that. We do have a lot more Matchbox cars showing up real soon. Even some very, very old Lesnies are going to be in there.